Hi everyone, my name is Z. I'm the Fairy Medicine Woman. I'm also an empowerment coach and clair development coach. And today I want to talk about eclipse season because the portal is open. The energy is very strong. If you have been experiencing really weird things happening in your life, things being taken away, shifting, being faced with old parts of yourself that just feel warm and cozy now, that is the reason. The eclipse is here to help usher in a lot of change. And so I'm going to give you 7 things that you can implement immediately to help you shift through this entire portal and be able to call in your new prosperity, call in your new love, call in your new freedom lifestyle, basically. So I do want to talk about just the placement of the eclipse because the moon is going to be in Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about change, right? And not just like subtle change. It's I'm coming in hot, I'm shifting no matter what. And if you are having things in your life kind of explode on you all of a sudden, whether it's your emotions, your finances, things in your business are like not working, like launches are just being really weird, people are just doing weird stuff all the time or coming back, like people from the past are coming to like surround you, it's because the energy of Mercury mixed in with Virgo and this eclipse are basically getting you to ascend to your highest timeline, and so is the universe, and so are the ancestors. So what you're also going to see and feel is your ancestors requesting, almost demanding you to make these changes so you can move into this next phase of your life. And they're doing it with love and compassion. But if you are being redirected right now, go with it. They're trying to help you so much, but it's going to feel like a really intense energy, especially with this eclipse, because when an eclipse happens, it basically creates a giant energy vortex, right? Because there is the presence of light, and then there's the absence of light, and then there's the presence of light. So you have to think of it as like a really, really big, massive energy exchange. And when there's portals like that, all sorts of energy flows in and out, not just like high frequency energy, but low frequency energy. So those of you who are very sensitive to energy, which is basically everyone on my page, and you're developing your clairs and you have a purpose in this world, you're going to feel it times a million. So you have to have things in your toolkit to be able to keep yourself safe while also expanding within this energy and being able to literally like cut away all cords at the same time. You might do it crying, you might do it yelling, you might do it dancing, it doesn't really matter, but that's what this energy is asking you to do. So the 7 things that I highly recommend that people do, and of course take what resonates and also follow your own intuition in terms of body things, because some of these might be accessible to you and some might not, so just use your best judgment and your discernment. And the first one is going to be fasting. Fasting is an amazing way to align your energy because you remove all of the distractions of your life, which include food, which then help your body to energetically align and bring you closer to the divine, closer to the universe, closer to your ancestors. And it's extremely humbling, but it's also really, really good for your body. And a lot of people in spiritual spaces are not very good yet at having a disciplined food practice or fasting practice or connection practice to the divine, because in our society we are conditioned to not do that depending on what culture you are from. Some cultures are better at it than other ones, but a lot of the times you have to learn how to fast. So if you want to do intermittent fasting, if you want to do water fasting, I highly, highly recommend you do it. You could do like a couple day fast or start now, go through the portal, or if you do like weekly fast, like whatever your fasting tendencies are, I highly recommend you start them now. And then number 2, make sure you are staying up to date on your protection. So that means your space is physically cleaned, you are doing your candle work, you are doing your meditations. If you use trains are going off in the background, so confirmation protection is big right now. If you have a Himalayan practice, like make sure you are doing your Dasanga. Yeah, to protect yourself. Anything that you use your Florida water, protect your animals as well. Light candles of protection, work with Archangel Michael, work with any other deities, gods, lords, like that are around you, that are in your practice to help protect your space. But you need to be able to block out any energy that might be coming in close to you right now, because again, it's just energy everywhere. We're not going to have you sit there and act like you're a victim, right? That's not what this is about. This is about you taking ownership of your life, which requires you to have a very strong practice of protection. Like, this is how you develop your skills. This is how you become very psychic. You have to be able to shift and sift through information, which means you got to have a barrier around you to be able to do that. And then number 3, I would avoid really crowded places, because this is a heightened time of energy. If you are going to places like concerts and shows, if you go out to clubs and stuff like that, like, you're just calling in other people's low frequency energy. And during these eclipses and portals, it is not the time to be doing that. It is not whatsoever. And those of you who are on the path of like, ascension or 144, chosen ones, whatever you want, like moving into the spotlight, you need to not be in low frequency areas like clubs and all that sort of stuff. You need to not be drinking alcohol. You need to not be using like recreational drugs, like that kind of stuff. Because you need to align your energy. It's super, super important right now. This portal is huge for those who have a really big purpose and are manifesting like large amounts of money into the world and who are calling in their twin. So if you can make it through this portal with discipline, your next phase is going to be a lot easier, because there's another portal coming, and then spring comes and energy is going to get faster. But March is really for you to ground and clear and collect yourself and prepare, right? This is another big release month. So number 4, make a purpose aligned decision. So if you are, let's say, a musician, or you're an artist, you're a model, you're an actor, you're a healer, go towards your purpose and be decisive about it. This is not the time. I'm going to start every sentence like that. This is not the time for you to be unsure about your purpose. This is the time for you to lean into your purpose. So if you want to be a healer, start your healing. If you want to have a YouTube channel, get on your YouTube channel. If you want to paint, get those paintbrushes, show someone your art and say, hey, here we go. You want to buy it, right? Sign up for the farmer's market, record that podcast, make that book, right? This is the time for you to take those aligned decisions for yourself so you can move forward. It's going to feel quite difficult during this time because of all the low frequency energy that is being pulled out of your body right now. So it's going to highlight for you any self-doubt, any anxiety, any depression, any self-hatred, any sabotaging, any like scarcity mindset. You're going to feel it all. You're going to feel it all right now, and let that be your compass to where you need to go to heal, so you can let go and then move on to your next timeline. Don't avoid it. We actually had a really beautiful and raw conversation in the last Claire development class, which is why I love those classes, because it's never like people think, like, you know what I mean? But it, like, developing your clairs and healing is so much more than just like meditating and thinking about the things you want to manifest, right? Like, there was crying, there was deep grief, there was letting go, there was yelling, I'm tired. Like, this is true generational healing that's going to help them become even more psychic, because they got to a point where they were so sick of everything that they had experienced that they needed to let go, and the ancestors were redirecting. They had physically redirected redirected them on their new path to help them, so they can hit this portal, so they can be done with the past. You can't bring your past forward anymore. Past is portal. Like, you can't. Like, I kid you not. This is the time for you to like sit down, look at your life, and be like, I'm done forever. Like, forever done. So know that making your aligned decisions are going to help you so much right now, which kind of leads me into number 5, which is let go of the old, or you'll literally be redirected. The ancestors are doing that right now. Spirit is also doing that right now, but with peace, love, and compassion. If you have deities around you, they're also going to be redirecting you. If you have walk-ins are going to be around to help you make sure you can be steady. You can manifest what you need to manifest. And also they are all cheering you on and want you to experience happiness. So it's easy to feel frustrated when this happens in your life, but consider it an opportunity for you to, in a sense, get your shit together. Get your shit together and enjoy your life, right? If you're trying to manifest your freedom lifestyle, it takes discipline. You can't get to the freedom unless you liberate yourself. So the liberation is where you do the work, you do your meditations, you eat, you fast, you pay attention, you allow them to redirect you because you asked for help, and then you accept that redirection, and then you keep moving forward and trust that everything is going to work out for you. And then number 6, this is an important time. You must tend to your emotions and your mental health because of everything that's going to be coming up for you right now. And since a lot of people are going to be testing you, you might be cutting people out of your lives. A lot of people might actually be messaging you. If you are someone, because I've seen this in the past and it's happened to me, if you are someone who always gave to other people, who was always there, and you decide that you don't want to be there anymore because you're taking your energy back and like you don't feel the need to do that, like you're over it, you're done, that's in the past, all those people are likely going to come back come back right now during this portal. And if you are someone who's of a very giving nature, a motherly nature, a Pachamama kind of energy like myself, all the little friends and the worm, I like to call them little worms, they come out and they're like, oh, I'm just not feeling well in my mental health, because they know that you're the source of light. So really do your reflection on these people and ask yourself if they are aligned with where you are going, because also tending to folks who pull on your energy like that are not necessarily the people that you want to move forward with. The people who are going to be in your soul tribe are independently also doing their healing and know when to interact with you and know when not to interact with you. Like, they're not going to come towards you expecting you to heal them. They're going to come towards you asking you how you are, and then they're going to articulate to you, I'm going to go do my healing right now. There's a difference. So pay attention. And I feel like that's important for someone. But you need to be able to recognize people from the past who are coming to you, who feel familiar, that you want to talk to, and you feel that urge. Pause, don't respond for however long you need to. And then think about the friends and the community and the family that you are manifesting into your life and what you actually want, right? Like, they shouldn't pull on your energy. The past will likely pull on your energy. So this is why it's important for you to know how your energy works, which is what I preach throughout my channel, so that you can understand which people you need to remove from your life. And right now you need to be doing it. And as my ancestors said, you don't need friends right now. I'm like, got it, right? So this is one of those times. You don't necessarily need the friends right now. You need to focus on yourself, because many of you are giving souls, over giving souls, and you want to give to the world and you want to give to yourself. But in order to do that, you have to redirect your energy towards yourself. And so you're reconditioning yourself to be able to do that, so you can heal, do all the things, magnify your energy, and then send it out to the world, not to the other people who come and like latch onto you. I'm hearing that song, Latch. So let's go on to my last and final one, which is going to be the most important and the most stubborn for people to do. You resist it so much sometimes. It's meditate and do it often. So now is the time to like double your meditation time. Make sure that you are sitting in silence. You don't have to be doing a million things right now during this portal. It's not meant for you to have a lot of action. It's meant for you to turn inwards and release everything that needs to be dropped, right? So in my description, there's a free insight timer meditation. It's golden light healing. That would be a perfect meditation for everybody here to listen to every day of the portal and after that. And also in the description, I have my 5 empowered practices to ascended happiness, which is an e-guide, which is also free, that you can download and use every single day of the portal and keep it for yourself whenever you need it. I specifically designed it especially for folks who are spiritual, marginalized, have depression, have anxiety, many of those ailments, to make it easier on yourself. It's very like micro movements, micro meditations, and things you can just use throughout your day as well, but very easy to understand. So I highly recommend you stay true to your meditations. If you can shift your sleeping schedule so you are waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. to do your meditation, to be with spirit, to be with high frequency energy, do it. Do your ohms during that time, sit in lotus, do your yoga, like whatever is resonating with you. Say your prayers, say them throughout the day. Pray over your finances, right? Pray over your launches, pray over yourself, invoke energy. This is the time that you really lean into your, your magician energy with your meditation as well. So that golden light healing on Insight Timer that I have in the description, it specifically calls on like angelic light and ancestral earth light to come assist you. So you'll start to feel it in your body. And I know someone mentioned they started connecting with other deities right after they listened to it. So work with that meditation. It's free. You can listen to it as many times as you want to, and know that you are fully taken care of. And I also just want to say, if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join it. I'm teaching a class this week. It's called The Art of Manifesting, and I'm going to be giving away tips on how I manifested, my Audible, getting on TV, being a published poet, and I have some other surprises that recently came out in 2 more launches that I'm excited that I'm going to be sharing, and it's absolutely free. So be in the Discord. You can join the event, tune in whenever you want to, and come join Z's School for the Gifted. And I'm sending you lots of love. Make sure you take care of yourself during this portal. It's really important. And let me know below if this resonated and what else you want to know about. And I'm happy to create videos for you to make sure that you are journeying through your life and your soul expansion with ease and happiness and grace and trust and surrender and all the things. And stay tuned. I'm actually going to be dropping a new episode on my podcast, but I'm going to be putting it into the YouTube channel for all of you, for all of you. So enjoy it. It's actually going to drop later today. And I'm sending you lots of love. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the video go around into the universe so everybody can find it. And I will talk to you soon, my friends. See ya.